Alright, g'day guys, welcome back. Gonna run through the new Infinite Dragon Ball history stage, and while we do, we're gonna go for a test run with the new STR LR Bulma, who, quite frankly, is low-key game-changing. Since the 200% meta has come in, I don't think a unit has released that feels like they themselves shift the meta a little bit at all. And this Bulma really does. The way she supports, the way she just functions in general is just crazy. Obviously, we're gonna, if you haven't noticed already, on the left-hand side there, we're gonna be running the two Goku and Piccolo units as well together. Seeing as they share 7 out of 7 links and they're on Earthbred Warriors, I feel like I give them a crack together. We're probably going to float both the leaders around and focus on Bulma a little bit on the other rotation, but this team is pretty flexible, so we'll see how we go. Infinite Dragon Ball history obviously is not all that difficult, so we're probably going to tear through this relatively quickly. I don't have Yamcha, otherwise I would have brought him as the leader, simply because he would have given the full... Oh, well, he does give the full 200% to Bulma, whereas Goku does not. So she'll be on basically a 370% leader buff at the moment. 170 from Goku, 200 from Yamcha. So what are we looking at here? Oh, it's only solid support, I think it is there. So we'll put her in slot 1, just let her do her thing. What have we got? 7 orbs there. Yep. Forgive the jankiness of collecting orbs. My game was really struggling when I recorded this. I am unsure why that is. But yeah, it was really struggling every time I selected orbs. I even restarted my phone and everything before doing this recording. But yeah, who knows? Maybe it was just a busy time, or my phone was struggling a little bit more. Yeah, and look at that. 5 point. This unit is a support unit. So the way she functions is she's the first proper unit that supports for 2 turns. We've had units like, off memory, AGL Pan, the 50% support, whose super attack gives like support to everyone for 2 turns. We've had, it's LR Tapion's active skill, also supports for 2 turns, I believe. But this is a straight up passive support, which I don't think we've had ever exist, in the sense that it'll support for 2 turns. Now, the reason I'm also doing 12 key supers where I can with these guys here is because they stack their attack. So hopefully we can get the active skill and go berserk from there. They also need hits to get the active skill, whereas this Goku and Piccolo, the int one that I've just rainbowed on Bulma's banner, they need to attack, they need to perform attacks to get their active skill off. So hopefully we can have a good turn where all the active skills go off, but given it's only Infinite Dragon Ball history, I dare say we'd probably kill before that point. So Bulma greatly raises attack for 1 turn on both supers, so that's a 50% buff to attack and defense on both 12 and 18 key. She guards for 7 turns. Her flat buff is key 4 and 177% defense, which on an LR is just absolutely nutty. Randomly changes orbs of a certain type, excluding STR, to rainbow type. Gets damage reduction 7%, up to 77. So now this is one thing I'm not 100% sure on, whether or not her damage reduction is similar to Golden Freeze's, but in reverse, where Golden Freeze's damage reduction drops every turn, even the turns he doesn't appear. So I'm not sure if Bulma's will go up like that, so like on turn 11 she'll be ready, or whether it's the 11th appearance. I haven't yet confirmed that. An additional 17% per key sphere obtained, so she's a nuker in that sense, and being an orb changer herself, that just makes her incredibly self-sufficient. All allies 3 key and 37% attack and defense, except for herself. She's the only person that doesn't get, the only unit that doesn't get that support is herself, but everyone else does. Gets 3 key and 37 attack and defense for 2 turns when she gets 5 or more key spheres. And then she launches an additional super if she gets 7 key spheres. So I guess that's in theme of the Dragon Balls. I thought it might have been 4 key spheres for the 4-star Dragon Ball for the support, but it's 5. and then yeah, the guaranteed additional super with 7 key. The missions, by the way, for this Infinite Dragon Ball history is Earthbred Fighters and World Tournament. Look at that. This is an 18 key super, obviously, but because we took a super straight up, we'll do the guaranteed additional. They have that guaranteed additional super if they take an attack before attacking in slot 1, which is a little bit frustratingly restrictive. Not that there's too many phases with like area of effect attacks, but hypothetically, if they were in like that phase 2 of Cell Max, where he can attack all slots, if you put them in slot 2 and they take a kind of an attack before attacking, they don't get that additional super, which is frustrating. But I mean, it's hardly a big deal. And Krillin here is just even more valuable than he ever was, quite frankly. What are we going to do here? Oh, well, may as well. I mean, she's going to give 3 key to everyone anyway. 8 key spheres, so that'll be the guaranteed additional super if we get to that point, which I don't think we will probably kill before that. And Krillin hasn't been hit either, so he doesn't have that extra passive buff, but 3.3 million without it is very, very good considering how tanky he is. So in a harder event, that would still be very good. 6.1, basically 6.2 with a guaranteed additional coming, and she's supporting the next turn as well. It's just, and there you go, there's nearly 4, so that's basically, what was that, 6.18, so yeah, basically a solid 10 mil. With the hidden potential system as well, she would have the chance for a 3rd super. It was a little bit higher, but obviously mine's only 55%. And not full max links yet either. Well, actually, obviously in this run, she doesn't have max links, but at the time of recording the audio and with the overlay and everything, I just finished maxing her links. So I'll do a few more showcases. And honestly, I can safely anticipate that she will be a mainstay on a lot of teams. You'll see her a lot on this channel. I'm pretty confident of that. Sorry, just changing one of the assets there. Got to change the color down the bottom there for Yamcha. That's okay. Alright, so... Oh, well, this will be good. Oh, wow. Okay, so her active skill. What is her information for the active skill? Activated from the 7th turn, basically. So we're turn 8, obviously. Krillin will get his buff, his passive buff here. We'll activate this. This will change all key spheres to STR, so you'll have a full board. That's why I got the orbs with Krillin before activating this. All allies key +7, attack and defense +17%, and I'm pretty sure this is how it works. All allies are also effective against all types for 1 turn. So this rotation will all be effective against all types. So we'll see what Krillin does, because he doesn't have that built in. So this will be interesting. And obviously she's going to nuke, so she'll get the 17% times 23 there. And then everyone will also be supported. So, oh no, her active skill support's only for the 1 turn. Okay, cool. I thought it was for 2 for some reason. But Krillin's probably going to punch up a really good number here. He's only 55%, keep in mind as well. Yeah, look at that, he's nearly hitting 6 mil. I mean, he's getting the 1 turn buff, but still, that is crazy good. He crit. I wish he hadn't crit. 12 million. This is your support, ladies and gentlemen. It is your support. Crazy. Well, that's a pretty good way to end the fight, all things considered. So yeah, that was a bit of a tear through. Obviously, being Infinite Dragon Ball history, there's not really any difficulty involved with that event anymore. But stay tuned. I've got plenty more coming. I've got a burst mode. I'm gonna have a few burst mode recordings. Given this legendary Goku event, I'm gonna probably just do standard showcases through that, given we're allowed to let stackers stack a little bit more. But hey, let me know what team you used to clear the missions for Infinite Dragon Ball history. If you like the video, there is a button for that. It's free to press it. It's also free to press the subscribe button if you like what you see as well. So I'd appreciate it if you did that. It helps me out more than you can imagine. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.